Hi, my name is Prashant Keshava from Informatica Global Customer Support. I'll be briefing you about PowerExchange for GreenPlum and its configuration details. The agenda for this presentation is a brief on what is PowerExchange for GreenPlum, Power Center client-side configuration, Power Center server-side configuration, and any troubleshooting techniques. PowerExchange for GreenPlum integrates Informatica's Power Center with GreenPlum database by leveraging the bulk loading capabilities of the GreenPlum database gpload utility. The integration service invokes the gpload utility to load data into GreenPlum targets. GreenPlum targets represents the tables in GreenPlum database system. As you see in the presentation here, it can connect through gpload loader utility to the GreenPlum database and also through ODBC. The ODBC drivers are shipped with the product, which are available under ODBC 6.1 lib folder. The gpload utility is a third-party software which you need to contact GreenPlum EMC support and install and configure on the Power Center server. Next slide we'll see the demo for client-side configuration, gpload configuration, and PowerExchange for GreenPlum, and where we can find the loader logs and other details. So coming to the client-side configuration, you can import the GreenPlum metadata into the designer by configuring the GreenPlum ODBC driver. You need to install the ODBC driver on this desktop where the Power Center client is installed. So once you get the ODBC drivers from EMC, you can configure to import the metadata, which is as seen now here. So let's say once you install the ODBC drivers, you will be seeing two options here. One is PostgreSQL ANSI and PostgreSQL Unicode for using Unicode data for importing metadata. So if you can see what are the options we can provide in the configuration. So it takes a database name, server name, and the port number, user password. So you can do a test connect here, and once you have configured the ODBC driver, you can import the metadata. I can see different tables here which can be imported as source or target. Upon installing the PowerExchange for GreenPlum on the Power Center server machine, you'll be installing the libraries under server bin and a plugin for GreenPlum under plugin folder. You need to register the plugin from the administration console. Once the plugin is registered, you'll see the option here for PowerExchange for GreenPlum. After installing the PowerExchange for GreenPlum, you can create the session and you can configure the GreenPlum writer connection, which is shown as in the workflow manager here. So this is a sample demo which I have created for this presentation. So this session is reading from a flat file source and writing to a GreenPlum target. So by default the writer would be relational writer, but once you need to write to GreenPlum database, you need to change it to GreenPlum writer and choose a GreenPlum connection here. So there are various different attributes provided for the GreenPlum configuration. So one of the interesting one are the loader logging level, very verbose and very verbose, and the pipe buffer size, and like GreenPlum pre-SQL and post-SQL options here. So once the plugin is registered, you will be able to see the GreenPlum connection option here. So which takes username, password, the host name, and the port number, and the database name and the schema name. On the server machine, you can see the GreenPlum libraries which are installed, which is libpm gpwriter.so and gpen.res. The plugin would be available under the plugin folder. The GreenPlum plugin, which you need to copy to the desktop machine where the administration console is running, and do the registration there. Now let's see the gpload configuration, which is a third-party software. So you need to install the gpload on the Power Center machine. So I have done installation here, which is as shown here. So you can see after installing, you can see that libraries under the GP loader, which is bin, lib, and other things, and they would provide a default sh file, environment variables file, which needs to be configured. I'll show you the configuration required, the environment variable settings required here. So the environment settings are, it requires GP ohm loaders, which points to the where the GP loaders are installed, and the Python path, which is GP ohm underscore loaders slash bin slash ext. So the path contains the GP loaders bin. The LD library path contains the GP loaders lib. Once this configuration is done, you need to restart the Power Center services to able to PowerExchange or Power Center to connect to the GP load utility and load the data to the target. So I'll be showing a sample run here, which reads from a flat file and loads to a GreenPlum target. So the session got succeeded. Um, the session log when run in verbose data would be showing the control file. Here the control file will say what is the database name, GreenPlum username, password, and what is the input source from reading from a pipe, and what are the target columns, all those things. So this is the target table name. So the loader logs are provided. The loader logs are present, are loaded, or are present in the server infra shared directory, which is shown here. So this is where you see the GreenPlum loader logs. So you can see this session has read one record from flat file and loaded one record to the target. So when you have some issues while writing to GreenPlum target through Power Center using PowerExchange for GreenPlum, you can isolate the issues by running the GP loader utility outside Power Center. So you can use the option GP load with -f. The control file name, you can get it from the session log. The control file name will be removed once the session is run. That's a default behavior. So you need to capture the control file from the session log. So the control file can contain the source file name, which can be a flat file source. You can modify the control file and give the location of the flat file source, and then you can run the GP load outside Power Center and see if the loading happens properly. So I have mentioned few knowledge base articles for the configuring the PowerExchange for GreenPlum. So you can find a lot of KB articles written, and you use it for configuring the PowerExchange for GreenPlum. So you can write or for your any questions or queries, you can write to supportvds@informatica.com and also provide your feedback regarding this presentation. So we'll enhance the same request provided by you. So thank you. That's it from my end.